You won't believe what just went down in the world of hip-hop. Fans are still reeling after shocking footage surfaced that has sent shockwaves through the rap community. It all started when 50 Cent, never one to hold back, dropped a bombshell video featuring none other than Diddy, and the reaction from Rick Ross has been absolutely explosive. Emotions ran high, tempers flared, and the internet has officially gone into meltdown mode. People are asking, did old rivalries just reignite, or is this the start of something even bigger? Sources close to the situation say that Ross was completely blindsided and that his inner circle is in total chaos. The family was left divided, friends were forced to pick sides, and social media? It erupted overnight with fans debating every single frame of the video. And you won't want to miss what happened next. Words were exchanged, alliances questioned, and what was meant to be a casual reveal turned into a full-blown spectacle that no one saw coming. Stick around, because in this video, we're breaking down every shocking moment, every emotional outburst, and every jaw-dropping twist of the story that has the hip-hop world talking non-stop. It all began on a quiet Thursday afternoon, or at least that's what everyone thought. The music world was buzzing with the usual chatter, album drops, collabs, and celebrity gossip, but nothing could have prepared anyone for the digital earthquake that 50 Cent unleashed. Without warning, he uploaded a video that immediately went viral, featuring a casual meetup with Diddy. At first glance, it seemed innocent, just two industry giants catching up, but fans quickly noticed something in the way they exchanged glances, the subtle smirks, and the slightly tense handshakes. It wasn't long before speculation began. Was there a hidden message aimed at Rick Ross? People who knew the history of these artists knew better than to ignore even the slightest hint of tension. As the comments section exploded, Ross reportedly watched the video alone in his mansion, sipping on something strong, his face unreadable. But as the minutes ticked by, sources say, the calm expression faded and was replaced with something far more volatile. Friends close to Ross described the moment as a slow-burning eruption. He's not taking this lightly, one insider whispered. 50 just lit a match, and Ross is about to go full wildfire. The drama escalated quickly when Ross called his manager, his voice shaking with anger, though he tried to mask it with calm. Did you see this? He demanded. They're playing games. This isn't casual, this is a message. A shot across the bow, the manager tried to calm him, suggesting it might just be friendly banter, but Ross was unconvinced. By evening, the story had leaked to social media, and fans were instantly divided. Some supported Ross, praising him for his legacy and influence, while others argued that 50 and Diddy were simply sharing a moment and that Ross was overreacting. The tension online mirrored the tension in the real world. Hashtags began trending, theories circulated like wildfire, and gossip blogs were working overtime to dissect every frame of the footage. Ross didn't stay silent for long. He posted a cryptic story on social media, showing a slow zoom on a luxury cars while spinning, with the caption, "Watch your step." Fans interpreted this as a direct response to 50 and Diddy, and suddenly, the stakes were even higher. The internet exploded with theories. Was this the start of a full-blown feud, or was Ross sending a private message disguised as a public post? The suspense only intensified when insiders revealed that Ross had called an emergency meeting with his closest friends and family that night. Reportedly, emotions ran high, voices were raised, and the family was left divided. Some of his inner circle advised him to ignore the video, claiming 50 was only trying to provoke a reaction, but others said he needed to respond decisively, or he would lose respect in the industry. The following morning, the story took an even more dramatic turn. A small clip emerged from an anonymous source showing Ross pacing in his mansion, talking on the phone with what seemed like fury boiling over. "I can't believe this," he was heard saying. "After everything, they think they can just play games with me." Insiders who viewed the clip said Ross appeared visibly shaken but determined, a mix of pride, anger, and hurt that made fans feel like they were witnessing a real-life telenovela unfold. The hip-hop community went into overdrive. Radio hosts, vloggers, and even other celebrities weighed in, some calling for peace, others stoking the fire by suggesting the feud was far from over. Meanwhile, 50 Cent seemed unfazed. Sources reported that he was enjoying the chaos, posting subtle memes on social media that only insiders could understand. One post, which featured a cartoon lion watching a storm from a distance, was quickly interpreted as a message to Ross: stay calm while the storm brews. Diddy, on the other hand, remained silent publicly, fueling speculation that he was either a mastermind behind the plan or simply avoiding taking sides. The tension between public silence and cryptic posts created a sense of suspense that had fans glued to their screens 24/7. Ross's family was reportedly caught in the middle. One close relative told sources that Ross's kids were confused by the sudden attention and the emotional roller coaster their father was going through. "They've never seen him like this," the source said. "He's usually composed, but now there's this fire in him, and it's scaring everyone a little." Friends and associates tried to mediate, but every attempt seemed to intensify Ross's emotions. Emotions ran high, and small disagreements turned into heated arguments that lasted hours. His closest confidants had to step in multiple times to prevent the situation from spiraling further. The atmosphere in Ross's mansion, once a place of calm and luxury, reportedly became tense and heavy with anticipation, like everyone was waiting for an inevitable explosion. To make matters even more dramatic, social media influencers began leaking alleged screenshots of texts between Ross and 50, some of which were provocative, others cryptic. One supposedly from Ross read, "You think you can come at me? Think again," while a response allegedly from 50 read, "We'll see who blinks first." Whether these were real or fake didn't matter. The public ate it up, debating every punctuation mark, every emoji, and every pause as if it were gospel. The lines between reality and dramatization blurred, and fans couldn't get enough. Every post, every story, and every subtle reference became evidence in a larger narrative that had hip-hop fans captivated. As the hours turned into days, Ross was seen attending studio sessions with a much more intense demeanor than usual. Insiders said he was channeling his anger into his music, writing lyrics that some described as fiery and unapologetic, potentially hinting at 50 and Diddy without mentioning names directly. The studio became a place of strategy and emotion, a combination that often leads to the most dramatic outcomes. And while Ross worked, 50 continued his own subtle provocations online, posting snippets of interviews where he mentioned respect, loyalty, and remembering who's real in the industry. Fans interpreted these as thinly veiled remarks aimed at Ross, even though 50 never mentioned him outright. The suspense, the drama, the whispers of confrontation, they were all building towards something monumental, though no one knew exactly what. By the end of the first week, rumors began circulating about a potential confrontation at an upcoming awards show. Insiders claimed that Ross had considered attending with the intention of confronting 50 in person. The thought alone sent fans into a frenzy. Online forums and social media exploded with speculation. Would it be verbal? Physical? Or would it remain a war of words through lyrics and posts? Every fan seemed to have their own theory, and every celebrity commentator tried to predict the next move. The tension was palpable, the stakes higher than ever, and the anticipation unbearable. It felt like the calm before a storm, the world holding its breath for the next twist in a story that was already larger than life. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more complicated, a new video surfaced. This one, recorded at a private event, allegedly showed Ross leaving a room in frustration after overhearing someone mention 50 and Diddy. The clip was short, only a few seconds, but it was enough to ignite the internet. Comments poured in, "Ross is about to snap, this feud is real, someone get the popcorn." Insiders said that the video confirmed what many had suspected: Ross was deeply affected, emotionally and personally, by the seemingly innocuous footage 50 had dropped. The drama, the tension, the anticipation, all of it was just beginning. The day after the private clip leaked, Ross was reportedly in no mood to play games. Sources say he woke up early, already tense, pacing his mansion while his team scrambled to calm him down. Friends described the scene as chaotic but strangely cinematic, with Ross muttering under his breath, throwing his phone onto the couch, and then picking it up again to scroll through the endless reactions online. Fans were now fully invested, dissecting every post, every subtle expression in the leaked video, and theorizing about how Ross would respond. Insiders said Ross had not slept well for nights, the anger and frustration eating at him. "He's a lion ready to roar," one friend said, and 5-0 just poked the cage. As tensions mounted, rumors began circulating that Ross had contacted Diddy directly. Some say it was to clarify intentions, others insist it was a warning. According to insiders, the call was heated, though details remain murky. One source claimed that Ross said, "I don't play games with people I've respected, and this crosses a line." Diddy, ever the calm strategist, reportedly responded with a composed tone, saying, "We're just talking, nothing more," but the source added that Diddy's eyes were cold, and his smile didn't reach them, leaving Ross even more unsettled. It was the kind of subtle tension that fuels gossip for weeks. Meanwhile, 50 Cent was in full control of the narrative. He dropped another clip, this time a throwback from one of his old music videos, subtly edited to show a scene where he walks away from a confrontation while the other person flails. Fans immediately speculated that this was a message to Ross, "Stay calm or get left behind." The internet exploded. Memes flooded social media, influencers created reaction videos, and late-night hosts couldn't stop talking about it. Emotions ran high, and every celebrity involved in the industry was suddenly forced to pick sides, whether publicly or privately. Ross's family, already tense after the first week of drama, began feeling the weight of public scrutiny. Insiders reported that his children and close relatives tried to intervene, urging him to stay calm and avoid making hasty decisions. "They're scared for him," one insider said. "They know the world is watching, and they know how much this affects him." Some friends suggested that Ross take a break, go somewhere private to clear his head, but Ross refused. The anger and the need to assert himself were too strong. He held private meetings with his team, plotting a strategic response while also channeling his emotions into his music. Lyrics were written, beats recorded, and ideas bounced around with a raw intensity that no one had ever seen before from him. As the feud intensified, unexpected alliances and betrayals began to surface. One of Ross's longtime associates, someone who had always been considered loyal, reportedly reached out to 50 behind Ross's back. The insider claims it was a casual meeting, but when the footage leaked online, Ross was furious. He felt betrayed not just by industry rivals, but by people he trusted most. "He doesn't forget betrayal," the source said. "Ross is one to forgive, but he never forgets." The family was further divided as arguments broke out over loyalty and strategy. Some urged patience, others demanded immediate action. Every conversation seemed to carry an undercurrent of tension, every meeting felt like a negotiation over emotions as much as plans. Then, in a twist no one expected, another video surfaced. This one appeared to be shot at a private party, showing Ross and Diddy in the same room, laughing together, shaking hands. Fans were confused, and social media went into overdrive. Was the feud over? Had they patched things up? Insiders quickly revealed that the footage was deceptive, taken out of context, edited to look lighthearted, when in reality, Ross had stormed out moments after the clip ended. The subtle betrayal of timing and editing created a whirlwind of speculation. Online, fans argued fiercely over what was real and what was staged. Emotions ran high, and the lines between reality and performance blurred even further. As if that weren't enough, 50 Cent dropped another cryptic post, this time a video of him walking through a dark hallway, camera following his steps, with the caption, "Every step counts." Fans immediately linked this to Ross, interpreting it as a taunt, a reminder of 50's dominance and control in the industry. Insiders claim Ross saw the post and immediately called a meeting with his closest advisors. Voices were raised, tempers flared, and the discussion lasted for hours. One confidant later said, he was shaking. Not with fear, but with the intensity of his emotions. It was like watching a storm inside him, a mix of pride, anger, and hurt all at once. As days went by, the tension escalated further when rumors of a potential public confrontation at an awards show resurfaced. Insiders said Ross seriously considered showing up, determined to confront 50 in person. Fans went wild at the thought. Social media threads were filled with predictions, some expecting a heated argument, others fearing a physical altercation. The energy around the feud became so intense that even unrelated celebrities started commenting, adding fuel to the fire. Late-night shows, online blogs, and fan pages became battlegrounds of speculation. Every movement, every post, every subtle gesture was analyzed, turned into a story, and spread like wildfire. The stakes became personal when Ross reportedly received messages from fans and friends warning him to tread carefully. Some messages were supportive, others cautionary, reminding him of the consequences of acting impulsively. Insiders revealed that Ross read every message, every comment, internalizing the praise and the criticism alike. He was determined to respond, but on his own terms. The weight of expectation, the fear of misstep, and the desire to protect his legacy all collided inside him, creating a storm that no one outside could fully comprehend. Then came an unexpected development, a leaked text supposedly from Diddy to 50 Cent, saying, "He's getting close to losing it." Fans erupted. Online, theories multiplied. Some said Diddy was manipulating Ross, others argued that he was just observing from the sidelines. Ross reportedly saw the message and felt a mixture of shock and fury. According to insiders, he slammed his hand on the table and yelled, "This is personal now. They're not just playing with me, they're playing with everything I built." His inner circle scrambled to calm him, but Ross was already fully in motion, planning his next steps. By the middle of the second week, emotions reached a fever pitch. Ross began dropping hints in interviews that seemed innocent on the surface but were loaded with veiled references to loyalty, betrayal, and respect. Every phrase, every tone, every pause was dissected by fans and analysts alike. Insiders confirmed that Ross had been using these opportunities to send subtle messages directly to 50 and Diddy, asserting that he would not be undermined, ignored, or played with. The drama was no longer just about a single video, it had evolved into a multi-layered saga involving personal pride, professional legacy, and public perception. Finally, in a move that shocked everyone, a video emerged showing Ross meeting with several industry heavyweights. The meeting was tense, strategic, and emotional. Insiders reported that Ross was determined to regain control of the narrative, to protect his reputation, and to assert dominance without losing his composure entirely. The family, once divided, was beginning to rally behind him, while friends and associates tried to anticipate every possible move from 50 and Diddy. Fans watched with bated breath, knowing that whatever happened next could change the landscape of the feud entirely. The situation had escalated far beyond a single leaked video. Alliances were questioned, friendships strained, emotions ran higher than ever, and every public or private interaction carried enormous weight. The stage was set for even more shocking revelations, betrayals, and confrontations, leaving fans desperate for the next twist in this unfolding drama. The third week of the saga began with an unexpected twist that no one saw coming. Ross, reportedly exhausted from sleepless nights and constant stress, decided to host a private listening session for his newest tracks. Friends and family were invited, but insiders revealed that it was more than just music, it was a statement, a strategic display of strength and control. Ross played his latest recordings, lyrics dripping with veiled references to betrayal, loyalty, and confrontation. Emotions ran high in the room, some guests were visibly shaken, while others whispered, "He's sending a message directly to 50 and Diddy." Insiders said Ross watched every reaction closely, his eyes narrowing, a mix of pride and intensity that reminded everyone of why he had earned his reputation in the first place. Meanwhile, 50 Cent was reportedly amused by Ross's maneuvers. Sources say he hosted his own private event, inviting industry insiders and close associates to view him in his element, calm, confident, and seemingly untouchable. He even posted clips of himself on social media, smiling, walking with purpose, as if to say, "I see you, but I'm unbothered." Fans went wild trying to interpret the subtle gestures, every smirk and handshake dissected as part of a growing psychological chess game. Insiders confirmed that 50 had been actively watching Ross's movements, and every leak, every cryptic post, every hint of emotional reaction was being catalogued and analyzed for strategy. The drama took a more personal turn when Ross's family reportedly became embroiled in heated debates about loyalty and reputation. Some relatives feared that the feud could escalate to a point that might damage Ross's career or personal life, while others argued that he needed to stand his ground at all costs. Emotions ran high, arguments lasted for hours, and one confidant described the household as a powder keg, ready to ignite at any moment. Ross, as always, remained focused but visibly tense, carefully navigating the thin line between calculated strategy and raw emotion. Just when it seemed like the tension couldn't get higher, a shocking revelation hit social media. An alleged behind-the-scenes video emerged showing 50 Cent and Diddy laughing over what appeared to be a plan to provoke Ross. The clip was grainy, short, and ambiguous, but fans immediately interpreted it as confirmation that the feud had become personal. The reactions were instantaneous. "This is a full-blown war, Ross won't let this slide," and 50 and Diddy just crossed the line. Insiders confirmed that Ross saw the clip and was absolutely enraged, calling his inner circle to discuss next steps. His voice, according to those present, was low and steady at first, but it quickly rose with controlled fury. "They think they can play me? They're about to learn exactly who I am," he reportedly said. The tension was further compounded when a series of cryptic social media posts appeared, seemingly from Ross himself. One showed a stormy ocean with the caption, "Calm now, but the tide is coming." Fans immediately linked the metaphor to his feelings about 50 and Diddy, speculating that a major confrontation or revelation was imminent. Insiders reported that Ross was using these posts to test reactions, gauging both public perception and the response from his rivals. Every like, every comment, and every repost became part of the larger drama, fueling speculation and heightening emotions on both sides. As the feud intensified, whispers of industry betrayal surfaced. One of Ross's longtime collaborators, someone who had been a trusted friend for years, was rumored to be feeding information to 50 Cent. Insiders claimed Ross discovered this, leading to a tense confrontation that nearly turned physical. Friends who witnessed the exchange said Ross's fury was palpable, his usual calm demeanor replaced with raw intensity. "It was like watching a lion cornered," one insider said. He wasn't just angry, he was hurt, and that hurt made him dangerous. The family, already divided, now faced the challenge of reconciling loyalty with self-preservation. Arguments broke out over strategy, alliances, and whether Ross should respond publicly or continue to plan in private. Meanwhile, 50 Cent and Diddy seemed to be playing a careful game of public perception. 50 dropped subtle memes showing a chessboard with pieces mid-move, fans interpreting it as a metaphor for strategy and control. Diddy, as usual, remained inscrutable, occasionally appearing in casual posts that made him seem untouchable. The contrast between Ross's emotional intensity and their calm, calculated public presence only heightened the drama, leaving fans on edge, wondering who would make the next bold move. Then came a dramatic escalation. Ross was reportedly seen at a high-profile event, arriving with a group of close associates, eyes scanning the room as if anticipating confrontation. Insiders said that every step he took, every gesture he made, carried meaning. Whispers immediately began circulating. Was he there to confront 50? Was it a public display of power? The energy in the room was electric, the kind of palpable tension that could be cut with a knife. Fans watching the event online noted every glance, every subtle movement, and debated endlessly about what it all meant. The next twist came when an anonymous source leaked screenshots of alleged private messages between Ross and a celebrity mediator. The messages suggested that Ross was considering a public statement, something that could simultaneously assert his dominance while addressing the perceived betrayal by 50 and Diddy. Insiders confirmed that Ross was meticulously crafting his words, understanding the weight each sentence carried, knowing that in the world of hip-hop, perception was often just as important as reality. Fans speculated about the content endlessly, some expecting a fiery declaration, others fearing an emotional breakdown. As if the drama weren't already intense enough, a shocking live clip appeared showing Ross reacting to a radio interview where 50 Cent mentioned loyalty and respect without naming names. Ross, caught on camera, slammed his hand on a table, muttering, "He knows exactly what he's doing." Insiders confirmed that emotions ran high in the room, with Ross pacing, arguing, and strategizing all at once. Friends and family reportedly had to intervene multiple times to prevent him from making an impulsive decision that could escalate the situation further. The week culminated in what many are calling the family showdown. Ross's closest relatives and friends gathered for a tense dinner, attempting to discuss strategy, loyalty, and next steps. Emotions ran sky-high, tempers flared, and long-held grievances surfaced. One insider described the event as a perfect storm of drama and intensity, with Ross at the center, simultaneously commanding respect and fueling tension. Arguments broke out over whether he should confront 50 publicly, whether to trust allies, and how to navigate the delicate balance between pride and strategy. The family, according to sources, was left divided, with some supporting immediate action and others urging caution. And just when it seemed like the week couldn't get more dramatic, rumors of an explosive live confrontation began to circulate. Insiders claimed that Ross was considering attending a major industry event, fully aware that 50 and Diddy might be present. Fans erupted, speculating about what could happen, words exchanged, music launched, or even a physical confrontation. Social media became a frenzy, every post analyzed, every comment dissected, and every subtle hint amplified into a story of its own. The tension, the anticipation, and the suspense reached unprecedented levels. The saga had reached a new intensity. Emotions had escalated, betrayals had been revealed, fans were more invested than ever, and the stage was set for what could be the most shocking and dramatic developments yet. Ross's pride, anger, and strategic mind collided with the calculated calm of 50 Cent and Diddy, creating a narrative that felt larger than life. Fans, insiders, and family members all waited with bated breath, knowing that the next move could change everything. The fourth week began with a sense of inevitability hanging over the entire saga. Ross, reportedly feeling the pressure of constant speculation and betrayal, decided it was time to take matters into his own hands. Insiders revealed that he convened a private meeting with his closest allies, including longtime friends, family members, and industry strategists. Emotions ran high, voices were raised, and the discussion quickly became heated. One confidant later described the scene as a war council, but with more shouting, tension, and raw emotion than anyone could imagine. The objective was clear: Ross needed to regain control of the narrative before it spun out of his grasp entirely. While Ross was strategizing, 50 Cent and Diddy continued to maintain their composed public images, almost taunting Ross with their calm demeanor. Insiders say 50 dropped another subtle social media post, a black and white photo of a storm approaching from the horizon, with the caption, "Some weather is worth waiting for." Fans erupted with speculation, convinced it was a direct message to Ross. The anticipation reached fever pitch, with fan pages, blogs, and podcasts dissecting every possible meaning. The drama had grown far beyond a single leaked video. It had become a multi-layered narrative filled with intrigue, strategy, and personal stakes. Tensions reached a breaking point when Ross reportedly received an anonymous tip suggesting that one of his former allies had been feeding information directly to 50 Cent. Insiders claimed that Ross confronted the individual in a private setting, emotions running wild. He was shaking with anger, but also calculating every word, one source said. The confrontation was intense, with accusations flying, tears shed, and loyalties questioned. Friends who were present later admitted that it was one of the most emotionally charged moments they had ever witnessed in Ross's life. The family was left shaken, the inner circle divided, and Ross emerged with a renewed determination to assert his dominance. As the week progressed, whispers of a potential public showdown at a major industry awards event intensified. Insiders revealed that Ross had decided to attend, fully aware that 50 and Diddy might also be present. The anticipation online was palpable. Fans speculated endlessly: would Ross confront them verbally? Would there be a musical response? Or would the situation explode into something even more dramatic? Social media became a battlefield, with every post, comment, and meme analyzed for hidden meaning. The story had now transcended personal rivalry. It was a spectacle that captured the attention of the entire entertainment world. Just days before the event, Ross was seen in studio, recording what insiders described as his most intense work yet. Lyrics were raw, filled with emotion, and laced with subtle references to betrayal, loyalty, and respect. Friends and family noted that Ross seemed to be channeling every ounce of anger, frustration, and pride into his music. He was like a volcano ready to erupt, one source said. Every word, every note, every beat was calculated, but you could feel the fire underneath. Fans eagerly anticipated the release, interpreting every snippet as a potential message to 50 and Diddy, further fueling the drama. The night of the awards event arrived, and the tension was palpable. Ross entered with a team of close allies, his eyes scanning the room, every step measured and deliberate. Insiders confirmed that he was fully aware of 50 and Diddy's presence, and every movement he made was carefully observed. The atmosphere was electric, a mix of anticipation, anxiety, and raw emotion. Fans who attended and those watching online described the scene as like watching history in the making, every glance, every gesture, charged with meaning. During the event, a moment of high drama occurred when Ross and 50 were captured in the same frame, exchanging words that insiders claimed were both pointed and strategic. Although no physical confrontation occurred, the intensity of their interaction was undeniable. Emotions ran high as the two men navigated a delicate balance of pride, respect, and provocation. Diddy remained composed, observing quietly, adding to the tension with his enigmatic presence. Fans watching the footage online immediately dissected the interaction, turning every expression and gesture into fodder for speculation. After the awards, insiders revealed that Ross retreated to a private room with his inner circle, emotions still running high. The meeting was intense, with discussions about strategy, reputation, and the next move dominating the conversation. Friends and family attempted to mediate, urging calm, but Ross was determined to assert himself. "This is my moment," he reportedly said. "I can't let anyone undermine me, not now, not ever." The raw emotion in his voice left a lasting impression on those present, highlighting the personal stakes that went far beyond public perception. In a shocking turn, a leaked clip emerged the following day showing Ross leaving the event visibly upset, muttering under his breath. Insiders confirmed that the incident was more emotionally charged than the footage suggested. Fans immediately speculated that a private confrontation had occurred, with whispers that words were exchanged behind closed doors. The family, already exhausted by weeks of drama, rallied around Ross, providing support while also attempting to contain the emotional fallout. The intensity of the situation left everyone involved on edge, knowing that the next development could be explosive. The final twist came when Ross decided to release a short teaser for a new track, one that insiders claimed directly addressed the entire situation without mentioning names. The lyrics were fiery, unapologetic, and dripping with emotion. Fans immediately linked the song to 50 and Diddy, dissecting every word, tone, and beat. The teaser went viral, reigniting debates online and drawing attention from celebrities, bloggers, and entertainment outlets worldwide. Insiders noted that Ross's strategy was clear: assert dominance, reclaim narrative control, and leave the world guessing about what would happen next. The saga had reached a fever pitch. Ross had confronted betrayals, navigated complex personal and professional dynamics, and reasserted himself in the public eye. 50 Cent and Diddy maintained their calculated calm, leaving fans desperate to see what would happen next. Emotions had run high for weeks, the family had been tested, and the drama had unfolded like a real-life reality TV series. Insiders said the story was far from over, with potential surprises, musical releases, and strategic moves still on the horizon. Fans were left breathless, glued to every update, every post, every snippet of footage, waiting to see how this epic hip-hop drama would continue to evolve. The main body concluded with the entire narrative poised on a knife's edge: Ross, fueled by pride, emotion, and determination, facing the calculated strategy and enigmatic presence of 50 Cent and Diddy. Alliances had been tested, loyalties questioned, and emotions pushed to the limit. Fans, insiders, and family members alike were left in suspense, knowing that the next chapter of this saga could redefine reputations, reshape legacies, and deliver moments of drama that the world would never forget. The stage was set, the characters fully engaged, and the story had become one of the most talked about dramas in entertainment history. So, what does all of this mean for Rick Ross, 50 Cent, and Diddy? Fans are still shocked by the intensity of the saga, and emotions ran higher than anyone expected. Alliances have been tested, loyalties questioned, and the family was left divided, but one thing is clear, Ross is not backing down. The feud has become bigger than just a leaked video, it's now a battle of pride, strategy, and public perception that has the entire hip-hop world on edge. Insiders say the story is far from over, with every move carefully calculated, every reaction watched, and every post analyzed. The tension is so thick you can almost feel it through the screen, and the world is waiting to see what happens next. Fans have taken sides, debates rage across social media, and every subtle glance, every cryptic post, and every new track is dissected for hidden meaning. Will Ross release a full track addressing the situation? Will there be a public confrontation at the next big event? Or will 50 Cent and Diddy continue their calculated calm, letting Ross's emotions play out in the public eye? The suspense is unbearable, and the story continues to evolve with every passing day. You're part of this drama now. We want to hear your thoughts. Who do you think will come out on top? Do you side with Ross, 50, Diddy, or are you just here for the chaos? Comment below with your predictions, like this video if you can't get enough of the drama, and subscribe to stay updated with every shocking twist, betrayal, and jaw-dropping revelation. The saga is far from over, and trust us, you won't want to miss a single moment of the action.